This video should be for anyone feeling lost or overwhelmed or inspired but stuck, or anyone afraid that they are too many things. This is an attempt to show you that you can be everything you want to be. I think last year, after a difficult period of my life, that was around July 2025, when I began working at KPC for my attachments, was when I decided I can't keep pretending to be one thing. Previously, I had been of a largely singular mindset, desperately trying to build my business and engage solely to make money, paying little attention to academics or much else. So much so that core parts of myself sort of died in the process. I noticed a decline in my art, a difficulty around ministry, and a total stop on my fitness journey. And I yearned to go back to my former self, feel like myself again. Growing up, I'd always been advised to specialize in things, academics being the major area of choice. But the people I admired the most were polymaths in every way. Definition right there. A polymath is someone who's a master of more than one thing, master of multiple things. That's a polymath. From modern people like John Yu and Alex Omozi, to writers and thinkers like Achille Mbembe and Neil deGrasse Tyson, to even fictional characters like Bruce Wayne, back from my childhood. And at the climax of my identity conflict, spanning from 2022 and climaxing in 2025, I realized I wasn't just an artist, though I definitely was one. I wasn't just an engineer, though I maintained a love-hate relationship with the course till the moment I graduated on the 25th of November, 2025. I wasn't just in ministry, though here is where I found people who mattered the most to me and grew the most mentally and spiritually. I realized that all these things together, done in tandem, was what would give me the most fulfillment. Reading from the Bible, the parable of the talents speaks about most of what I'm saying quite clearly. Matthew chapter 25 verse 14 to 30, where the servants aren't judged by comparison only by whether they used what they were given. Others you can see are such as Luke chapter 19 verse 11 to 27, the parable of the minas, which is very similar, or Romans chapter 12 verse 6 to 8, speaking about our different gifts. The overarching principle is, I refuse to bury what I've been entrusted with. That is the heart of becoming. And I think examples of lies I've repeatedly told myself are, I'm doing too much, or I'm late, or others are ahead, or I'll never fully arrive, or I need money first, among many others, when the important mindset remains to be, use what you have to get what you don't have. We are deep in the information age now, where the devices that are slowly becoming extensions of ourselves are almost constantly feeding us stories of other people's massive successes and big lifestyles. Most of them barely showing us the struggles or the aiding factors of said lives. I went through this for a large period of my campus years, and just like most people who encounter this crushing pressure and comparisons, I nearly forgot the peace that came with my giftings being in harmony. Like many others, I forgot that what enables me to stand out is not trying to compete with societal standards or suppressing key aspects of myself simply because they didn't seem to head towards the flamboyant lifestyles that everyone was chasing after. Instead, that it was important to use the giftings that I have to the best of my ability, to seek harmony, an interstice of sorts where I could realize the most of myself in the most authentic way without waiting for the perfect time, because there is no perfect time. Because what you currently have is enough to start an avalanche, because you don't have all those gifts for no reason. Because someone somewhere out there needs to see you show exactly what you have. They need to see you use it to know what's possible. And besides, you owe it to your younger self to think of how proud little you would be to see what you're capable of now, of how proud they would be to see the architect who is an artist at heart, or the musician capable of managing teams, or the nutritionist who is gifted in dancing, or the dentist who has a passion for photography, or that multilingual lawyer, or graphic designer, or artist who can sing. Think of how awestruck they would be to know this older version of me never gave up on their football dreams, or their acting and showmanship, or their dream to become a streamer or even a journalist. Think of the many colors of you that, in their combination, are unique to only you. That worked out so well just because they ended up this way in your hands, and you didn't give up on them. In this same way, then I didn't give up on my dreams and talents. And at my turning point last year, I chose to figure out a way to use what I currently have to the fullest. Because trust me, it's possible. Who is this video for? It's for the multi-passionate, or the broke dreamer, or the creative fighting impossible odds, or simply the person doing all they can to make ends meet, but still dares to dream. Here's a reminder that you're not behind, that you're allowed to evolve, that you're capable of so much more than you think, that whatever you dream of doing, you should just start. Start dirty, start messy, and the path towards becoming will make itself. And even for someone who has nothing figured out yet, I learned an important lesson, and this is what I have to say, not as a guru, but as Elmer. In the cave which you fear to enter, there lies the treasure you seek. And that the secret to being everything you want to be is that the journey, once walked, is the reward.